partitioning features are available in DB2. So if you're happy with the performance and then you want to partition the database for further gain in performance and other reasons, you definitely can do that. Now, having spoken about the approach that we take for enablement, I'll quickly take you through the tools which are available earlier and what they did for us. So again, why talking about tools? Because if you look at this chart that we have here, it's showing that it's again a combination of the tool as well as the compatibility vector that is available in DB2. Most of the SQL statements or PLSQL statements that are part of your application are pretty much ready to execute on DB2, which leaves us a very small portion of the application that we need to look at. And that's where the amount of effort that you require to carry out a migration exercise reduces drastically. So, in fact, in version 10.1, in the early access program that we had for DB2 version 10.1, we saw that for most of the applications that were chosen for migration, we achieved nearly 98% compatibility, which means that out of the 100% code that we had, we really had to look at only tweaking the 2% of the code which was there. So just imagine if you're looking at 1,000 stored procedures, we were only looking at 20 stored procedures to be looked at and not worry about the remaining 900 odd procedures that we have, which again, like I said, greatly reduces the amount of effort that we put in for migrating applications onto DB2. Right? So to do that, earlier we had something called, in early days of version 9.5, we had IBM Migration Toolkit. Again, this would convert all of your PLSQL into SQLPL, because in version 9.5 we didn't really have much support for PLSQL. But 9.7 was a major release when the compatibility vector was introduced and the PLSQL compiler was built into DB2, and it natively started supporting the PLSQL code. That's when we introduced a couple of additional tools which called IDMT and Meet. So IDMT is called IBM Data Movement Tool. So like I mentioned, it not only allows us for movement of data, but it also allows us to move the DDL and the other PLSQL objects that are there in the database. So if you are on an Oracle database and you want to try, and you also have a DB2 installation, you want to try how that happens, most of the stuff which is automated can be done using IDMT. So that's when you've decided that you're going to move your application onto DB2. Secondly, Meet is another tool that allows us to understand how much of my application code or how much of my database code is compatible on DB2. So for example, looking at the application, I cannot say if it's 50% compatible or what is the kind of effort that I'm going to put in eventually. So that's something that Meet allows us to assess. It will tell us that the percentage of the code that is going to require certain attention, and it will also show us where exactly we need to tweak the code. So on chart 14 is the application migration evaluation tool and its snapshot. So it's basically a small Java tool wherein you give the most complex piece of code that you have. You can choose to give the entire DDL and the business logic, the stored procedure and user-defined functions as a SQL file, as a text file. It will consume that file and it will parse that file, and it has a knowledge base. It has a knowledge base of the database that you have chosen as a target, and based on it, it will make a comparison as to what are the features that are already existing in DB2, which will make sure that the code which is written in PLSQL is going to be readily executed, and it will also report the PLSQL piece of code where you need certain amount of tweaking needs to be done. For example, in the screenshot, I have shown that the report which you have run is showing that 99% of the SQL statements are ready to be transferred onto DB2, which means you don't really need to touch that portion of the code. So what we're talking about is looking at 1% of the code where you need some amount of changes that need to be made. Manual intervention, if you would like to call. Like I mentioned, Meet is for evaluation and effort estimation in a way. Data movement tool, IDMT, allows us to move data from not just Oracle, but the various databases which are listed here: SQL Server, Access, Sybase, and MySQL, PostgreSQL, and all of that. And yeah, it allows us to move not just the DDLs for tables, views, sequences, constraints, indexes, and all of that, but also the business logic, which is encapsulated in form of procedures, functions, and PL/SQL packages and all of that. And again, for data movement, we have seen that the performance is really good. It can do data loading in parallel from flat files which you have generated from the Oracle dump that you have. And yeah, it uses the DB2 load functionality, which is quite powerful when we talk about loading bulk amount of data. So yeah, there's also a web link which you can look up for more details on IDMP. It's a free tool to download. All that it requires is a JRE 1.5 or later, and yeah, you just need to be able to connect to both Oracle database and the DB2 database, for which you will require the drivers for the respective databases that you're trying to connect to.